All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations to the hopeful elect that's fighting a good fight of faith and truth, in sincerity and wholeheartedly. Shalom to the Akwath, which is the women believers. Shalom to you. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And this is hilarious, also sad, and true, all at the same time. So this is what we've been going, through since the beginning. And it's very, very funny because, matter of fact, I'm going to play the video all the way through and then I'm going to give my thoughts. It's real quick.
I learned a lot about women. I think I learned exactly how the fall of man occurred in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve were in the Garden of Eden, and Adam said one day, "Wow, Eve, here we are, at one with nature, at one with God. We'll never age, we'll never die, and all our dreams come true the instant that we have them." And Eve said, "Yeah, it's just not enough, is
it?" That's not funny.
I was just waiting for more.
So that was kind of his point. Oh, that's kind of what he was saying.
Like, literally, like, Eve just made the point. And also, what you recognize is that no matter what, you would never ever be able to please these women. This is why it's stupid for you to follow after a woman, have a woman that you be so in love with that you fall out the truth. A lot of men fell out the truth because of women. I'm talking about over the years. I know men, that's the right term. I know men that, matter of fact, I know a man, how about that? I know a man who won't come into the truth because of his woman. Like when I talk to him about it, his woman always come up, So, but this video is very, very funny because this literally what happened. When you read Genesis 3, which we're not going to go into because I just want to make this a little quick hit, just to show the mindset of our women. And you already know, if you watch my videos, I don't really care about the woman that much to talk about her, even though she's all in the scriptures of doing wickedness. Matter of fact, before I make the rest of my points, let's get what King Solomon said. I want to say, is it 26? And I find more better than a woman whose heart is snares and nets and her hands as bands. So one thing too, and I've literally been through this in my life. The women that I mess with over the years, you have to understand that they always trying to find a way to entrap you in some type of way. Especially, so we all once was in the world at one point in time. So the scriptures talks about, giving you over to a wicked woman if you a sinner. And we all were sinners. So I've been, involved with wicked women to the point that, trying to get in, like they try to entrap me, calling police on me and shit because we have an argument, a yelling match and shit like that. I had a woman run into a wall to try to black her eye. Like, that's the type of shit I went through. So when I read the scripture, it actually makes me laugh and also grateful because of the experiences that I had and where I'm at right now. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So and of course the woman that I have now, she's not that much better, but the Lord is merciful. We'll just say that. But that's the woman always trying to catch you in a trap. Now, as you see, when you look into the world, she's all about trying to get into a man's pockets. She's all about using her body, her looks, her charming ways to get what she wants. But it said, who pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account. Which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. So the Lord said, because, King Solomon is the Lord in the reincarnation. He said through his observation, out of 1,000 women, he found none. And out of 1,000 men, he only found one. So we ain't that much better. All right. But the point is, this video is so funny because all right. So now going back to my Genesis 3. So they had everything in the garden. Satan came up to him in the form of a man and said, "Hey, Eve, yeah, that's cool and all. But I got something to tell you. Oh, you see what you got right here? Yeah, paradise. But let me tell you something. Over here, though, over here, look. See, you don't got to be under a man. You could be equal with the man. Matter of fact, if you want to be, to be frank, you could actually have the man following you. Yeah, that, I could see Eve, she just eating it up. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, why I gotta be, following my man? I could either be equal to my man or over my man. You don't gotta listen to your man. You can do what you want. Do what feels good to you, Eve. All right? But in all seriousness, though, like, she was dead ass serious. Now, Melissa Ford, she was very, very fine back in the day. And even in her old age, she still looked good, but she was dead serious. Like, another thing too, women don't have awareness. Their awareness is on 0, most of them. Now, all the women of the Lord, the ones who come on the comment board, say Shalom and stuff like that, not on my comment board, but I'm talking about to like the apostles, the elders and stuff like that. But yeah, just continue to keep on, pushing on. And if it don't apply, let it fly. But yeah, so also, I think it's 24 and 5, 24, 25. I want to say, or is it 25, 24? Let me see. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Now, if you want to be technical, Eve was in the transgression. But Adam, being the head, was supposed to rebuke her, put it back in her place. He didn't. He fell with her. That is the first incident that shows you how a man falls over a woman. Now, of course, all of this is the will of the Lord. This is the Lord's movie. But this is how we fail. This is the beginning of our fall. Through her. Okay? So the Lord been showing you from the beginning that following after a woman and not putting your foot down is going to end bad for you. All right? Let's watch this one more time. Just like I said, when I first watched it, I watched this plenty of times, so it's not as funny. But when I first watched it, I was in tears just for the simple fact that she was dead serious. She missed the whole joke. And if she had awareness, she wouldn't even say what she said. Like, you basically just made his point.
I learned a lot about women. I think I learned exactly how the fall of man occurred in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve were in the Garden of Eden, and Adam said one day, "Wow, Eve, here we are, at one with nature, at one with God. We'll never age, we'll never die. And all our dreams come true the instant that we have them." And Eve said, "Yeah, it's just not enough, is
No, that's not funny.
I was just waiting for more.
So, and another thing about Genesis 3, though, because of course through the spirit, we can extrapolate. So look up that word if you don't know what it means. And I could also see, the serpent, as that's what he's called in the garden, was telling Eve, about how boring it is to be doing what you're doing right now. You need to be adventurous. You need to expand out. You need to, come from up under this way and try new things. And that's one thing about our women. Our women is fickle. They go with the flow, whatever feels good, whatever seems good, they're going to do it. So I always imagine that conversation between the serpent, and Eve. He just basically tell her everything, basically just taught her rebellion, and as you see, as generations pass, our women get more rebellious. So, So it says, for Adam was first formed, then Eve. Another thing that women need to understand, y'all come of us, not the other way around. And it says that Adam was not deceived, but the woman was being deceived, was in the transgression. So this is why women need to be humble. Because the humbling stage is coming. That's why Isaiah 4:1 gonna come to pass. 7 women gonna take hold of one man. Why? Because it's gonna be so bad out here. You're gonna realize, Hot Girl Summers, OnlyFans, saying I'm independent, I don't need a man, because of the serpent taught you this. The wicked who run this world, his philosophies that come with it, taught you these things, taught you rebellion against your man. Now you're gonna be looking stupid. Now you're gonna be like, damn, I need a man, I need protection. I should have listened. It's a lot of, I come across a lot of testimonies about women having a good man, but she put him to the side because he was boring in her eyes. And then now she's dealing with nothing but dogs. They always want to call all men dogs, but you choose these anyway. But so I got 2 more scriptures in mind. So the scriptures make it plain when it comes to our woman. Behold not everybody's beauty. The reason I'm reading this because, like I said, Melissa Ford, she's still a good looking woman. And I think she's like in her mid-50s, So, behold not everybody's beauty, and sit not in the midst of women. Why? For from garments cometh a moth. So yes, garments eventually get old and moth-eaten. There's nothing you could do about that. Just like, iron is going to rust. And from women, wickedness. So scriptures is making it plain. All right. The scriptures tell you that wickedness is going to come from a woman. All right. And there's another reason too. So I believe that there is a lot of women, I put it like this, enough women that really ascribe to this truth and to try their best, to be a woman of the Lord. But why aren't we together? Because it ain't meant for us to be together right now. That would be too much comfort. We supposed to be in hell serving captivity because of our disobedience. All right. We under curses right now. So this is why the woman that we have, it's not like the women that we see on the comment board, saying Shalom Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Barakatah. We wish our woman that we would have that, but it all come together. But the point is that from women, wickedness is going to come. That's what the scripture says. And you see it every day. So, to end it on this, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. You know how much wickedness it is? There's all kind of manner of wickedness, but the worst wickedness is a wickedness of a woman, man. So, for all you women out there who hate these type of videos, and even women who like come on a comment board, you've seen over the years that their heart got exposed. It got manifest. So it struck a nerve. If I see a video, if I see a woman talk about all these men out here is gay, I'm not going to get offended because I'm not gay. So if it don't apply, let it fly. I don't give a fuck about a woman talking about all these niggas out here gay. All right? I don't give a fuck about that shit. She ain't talking about me because I know what I am, right? So if you a woman out here who doing your best in the Lord, why would this video offend you? So anyways, all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.